Okay, hello, greetings and welcome. So this video is on different methods of condensing light. When you're working with white light, obviously everything in the universe is energy, and all energy is light. So we're more referring to the type of light that comes from the higher aspects of each astral plane, and the non-dual light that is a byproduct of training Akasha. So when you're condensing these energies, we can only condense them up the vibrational scale from the base. You can't take high frequency or high state non-dual light and condense it physically in the beginning. You need to start with the light of life force and the light of the lower astral levels and work your way up the vibrational scale because it's closer to the physical. So the first exercise is just a vital breathe. Draw the vital energy in. You're basically building the ball and whole body pore breathing. And to get a flux between your sense of space, as you breathe in, you occupy the space in and around you. As you breathe out, you condense your mind into the ball. So what this does is it forces a type of mental flexibility, makes your mental body malleable. So we start with that exercise for a few minutes. And once you've got that sense of life force highly condensed in the space between your hands and the ball, from there we concentrate on the ball and we close the eyes, increase the will, increase the feeling, and visualize that energy as having a purification quality. So you can recite your highest ethical ideals, your precepts, any aspects of that represent purity to you. So you want to condense it in this space here, not inside. When you condense it inside your body, it creates controversy and opposition to what is opposite to that. So we just want to build it here first. So take one of your precepts. It might be your sense of truth, your commitment to truth. It might be your commitment to helping others. It might be your commitment to your path of service. Take one of those higher ideals, one of those higher precepts or higher aspects of your ethics, and then concentrate it and condense it into the life force and mix the information, the feeling of what that means to you and the life force together. And as you condense it, it'll produce a very particular type of light. And that light is usually quite bright, depending on how ethical and how high that particular value is. So close your eyes and do this for a few minutes. Okay, just pause the video, and once you've gotten this ethics, it can be a spectrum of them or one in particular, with this precept energy, you've condensed it, it starts to get a sense of glowing in your mind's eye. Then open your eyes, look at the ball, defocus slightly, and take that glowing from your mind's eye and overlay it on your physical eyes, and switch backwards and forwards between the open eye state and the closed eye state. And what this will do, it'll bring your mind's eye and your eye consciousness into resonance with visually seeing the life force that is contained in people with high ethical values. So you'll be walking down the street and a person's glowing. You go, that's a good person. That person's got high ethics. And you'll see another another person who's quite dark and damp, and his energy is very, okay, yeah, that person is very shrewd and takes advantage of people and so forth. And you'll start to get an overlay on your eye consciousness as into the nature of people's life force. So this exercise gives you the clairvoyant ability to see the nature of people through their life force. So once we've built the ball, we've condensed an ethical value into it, we've condensed it into light, and we've opened the eyes, looked at it, closed the eyes, see it in the mind's eye, switch backwards and forwards. From there we take this exercise and then we breathe that energy through the body. So we've condensed it, and then you just pull the joints open, breathe it in through the pores, and then condense it inside your body and reinforce that particular precept. and you do that exercise for 5 to 10 minutes. Once you've done that exercise, then you just pull the joints open and squeeze that energy onto the bones and into the bones. So you're doing the bone marrow qigong essentially, where you take the fascia and you squeeze the bone, and you squeeze that light into the bones all the way down to your toes. So you just pull it in and condense it in the bone marrow. Once you have this light in the bone marrow, we need to compress the bones. We need that piezoelectricity. So jump on your rebounder, do 5-10 minutes of rebounding to really own that energy and compress it into your bones. Go for a walk or do some exercise, anything that's going to get compression. My favorite used to be doing a deadlift. So you get onto the deadlift bar, you absorb that light into your bones, and then you double your body weight. So if you weigh 100 kilos, you put 100 kilos on the bar, and you condense that energy into your bones. And what this does, it fast tracks the energy into your system, and you feel fantastic afterwards. It's like, wow, and that ethical value of what you're contemplating goes very deep into the psyche, gets forced into the cells. Very profound effect, and very fast. Okay, so this way of condensing light is one of many, many dozens of methods. This is a good starting point because you'll start feeling it in your personality, you start seeing it in your mind's eye, you look at someone, you know them. This is a way of integrating your basic qigong into your daily life so that you can see people for what they are. Thank you for your time, and see you on the next video.